Good morning. It's Tuesday, December 3rd. And over the weekend, Joe Biden did something that most parents would do. He pardoned his son from a pile of criminal charges that he had been convicted of. And while all the trials were going on with respect to his son, Biden had declared that he would not pardon him, that he would let justice do its thing. Now, Joe's pardon of his son has given Donald Trump the fuel he needs to organize his own form of politicized justice. You can be sure that when Donald Trump comes to office, all of those people who were convicted of activities, criminal activities that took place on J6 will probably be pardoned, and Trump will point a finger at Biden because he pardoned his son. So this pardon has opened a can of worms that the political climate of the United States really doesn't want to face. The rule of law has certainly been tarnished by Biden's action, and it will certainly get worse in Donald Trump's second term. You can be sure of that. I am sure of that. Now, this was a stunning development since Biden came to office vowing to restore the independence of the Justice Department, which he claimed had been eroded during Trump's first term. And because he said he would not pardon his son, which came as a big shock to many people. But I can't blame Joe Biden entirely, because when you look at the way his son was tried, you can see that he was not tried like a regular person. He was tried like an important individual, somebody who the government wanted to point the finger at, say, we're not letting this guy get away with anything. So in the weeks before Biden is leaving the White House, he has taken this decision to pardon his son. And by doing this, he has raised many questions about our system of justice and whether or not everybody is exactly equal under the law. Or do presidents and their families and other high-ranking political officials have some different foundation that is looked at? Can it be that somebody who has a huge public following will be treated differently than some poor schnook from the corner who did something stupid? So it's very strange that Biden waited until Sunday to do what he did. He hadn't intervened before in any of the cases against his son, and the White House always insisted that he wouldn't, even though the shifting political environment caused by Trump's election victory last month seemed likely to shift his calculations on how justice would be meted out. And so we have a president who is defending and taking it to protecting his son from the evil of this new presidency, supposedly. So Biden's reversal may seem to put a stain on his legacy and his credibility, and it contributes to an ignominious end for the presidency that has dissolved in a disastrous debate performance in June, and that will now be remembered as much for the way he opened the doors to Trump's return to the White House after having evicted him 4 years ago. And this action by the president may have also created an opening for Trump's party to rally behind Kash Patel. That's the loyalist who the president-elect picked on Saturday evening to lead the FBI and serve as an apparent agent of his campaign of political retribution. So there's no doubt in my mind that all of those people who were convicted of their activities on J6 are now right in Trump's gun sight to be released from prison. You will see when Trump takes office a wave of pardons, the likes of which have never been seen before. So many people will be pardoned that the jails will probably be empty because of the actions of Joe Biden, the actions that he took in the protection of his son. So we have an enormous political disaster that is about to face this country in the beginning of January. I'm willing to bet that Trump takes action within the first couple of days to get all of his lackeys released from prison. So I'll leave you with that this morning. A terrible situation for the U.S. These events and this situation will change the minds of many in the world about how our once great democracy functions. So have a great day. Take care. Bye.